Well, a 73-year-old man was hauled into the Supreme Court today expecting to be sentenced after being convicted of rape in March of this year. Our Simone Davis was present during the court proceedings and joins us live now in studio with the details. Simone, this is an interesting case. Tell us what happened in court today.
Well, Ramiko, after a heated and passionate exchange in the Supreme Court between attorney Carlson Sherland and prosecutor in the Attorney General's office, Erica Kemp, the question is, how many years should 73-year-old Norman Ferguson spend behind bars after facing charges of unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor who was 8 years old at the time of the offense? Attorney Sherland represented the accused as Ferguson appeared before Magistrate Andrew Forbes this afternoon. As he entered the court building, Ferguson's daughter greeted him at the door and asked him how he was doing, to which Ferguson responded saying he was very hungry. Once proceedings began, Attorney Sherland informed the court that Ferguson was not eating in prison and his family had not been supporting him by putting money on his account while incarcerated. Before the prosecutor gave an account of the incident Ferguson is convicted for, the probation officer in the case reflected on Ferguson's checkered past, revealing that he had found himself in similar situations in 1959, 1963, 1967, 1974, and 1994. He also served prison time in 2001 for rape, which indicates that Ferguson had been a sexual offender many times in the past. These facts presented led to a back and forth between Sherland and Kemp, as Sherland argued that his client's past is not relevant to the current case, to which Magistrate Forbes intervened to remind the attorney that it is very relevant and the court is objective. The court revealed that on the 10th of March 2019, at around 11 p.m., Ferguson penetrated the minor. His wife found her 70-year-old husband on top of the girl. The victim was taken and examined by doctors, and it was revealed that she had been raped. On September 2022, Ferguson was found guilty of this crime. Court proceedings lasted about 2 hours, and Ferguson sat in the courtroom with his head hung down the entire time, as his older daughter sat several rows behind him, shaken up and in tears. The decision now is to determine whether or not Norman Ferguson should be sentenced to 12 years in prison, as suggested by the prosecutor, or 2 years with rehabilitation help, as suggested by his attorney. Magistrate Forbes adjourned the matter until December 13th at 11 a.m., where he will make that decision. Live in studio for the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Simone Davis. Back to you at the desk.